At Arizona, we don't have really one real specific way of teaching a dive. Different people are shaped differently. They got different levers, different power in different places, different streamlines. Basically what I'm saying is, people are different. But there is a few, there's a few things that we try to key on, but we also want the dive to be individual and for them to feel like it's working for them. So just going to explain how we try to set them up on the blocks here, and we're going to use Whitney here. So she's got one front toe over the blocks. Wait, let's just stand up for a sec. So if you were standing with your feet kind of natural, just kind of feeling natural, little less than shoulder width, we'd like to see you just step straight back on that. Now some people are a little bit more behind their foot. Some people, we don't want them out too wide, but just kind of straight back. Even if your feet were together and you were just a step straight back, that's a good way to do it. One thing we're looking at is we want a 90-degree or greater angle here on the back leg, nothing less than 90 degrees. The front leg, this is real good, not as much bend as the back, but still bent. We don't want to see the chest on the knee at any point in time when they're diving, because you want to be unfolding, not collapsing. And way her arms are good. We like them straight, and we kind of like them to be pulling up with their shoulders. One more thing. We don't like to see the thumbs hanging on the blocks for balance. There should be enough tension with your hands on the blocks. There should be a little bit of tension pulling up. Balance should be no problem. You're not resting your palms on the blocks. That's a no-no in Arizona. You want a little bit of tension pulling up, because the first thing that's going to go is she's going to unfold a little bit here. Take your marks. Go. Good dive. An analogy for diving, not all starts through this way, but if you were to take a straight piece of metal, bend it down, let this go, it's going to go flying out that way. That's what we mean by tension. You want your tension going that way. So things are coming up from your lower back to unfold. Adam Ritter's 6'8". So his levers are a little bit different than Whitney. Let's just do it. Take your marks and freeze. We'll just talk about the angles. So take your marks. This is good. So Adam is, and Whitney also, Adam's leaning back a little bit. So he's got his take your marks position. Great angle in the back here. Great angle in the front. He's got his weight backwards when I say go or when the gun goes off. He's going to use this. He's going to use his shoulder and his shoulders and his arms to get his weight forward. At the same time, he's pushing with his back leg. Take your marks. Go! Nice dive. Gets his toes together at the end. Another little trick for people to use to get a good line going into the water is on their back leg. If they lift it up a little bit after they push, if they just lift it up with using their butt and their hamstring, generally your other leg will come up and meet it, and it'll help you get a good line. Okay, here goes Brandy Collins, demonstrating the Brandy Collins dive. Let me just point out a few things again. Good angle on the back leg, good angle on the front leg. Arms are straight, thumbs are over the front of the block. So stand up and we'll do the whole thing. Take your marks. Go! Good dive. A few more notes on how you set up. some good things to think about is to not have a lot of weight on this heel. Like maybe if you could slide a piece of paper under that thing, that would be real good. And the angle of this, we don't want this leg, this heel down below the block, maybe just up a little bit, certainly not like that. Just about yay. Just up a little bit or even flat on the block. But if you got a short block like ours, you don't want to be going down below the block. So we do it. Take your marks. Go! Good.